Indian Polity. Sources of Indian Constitution GK Questions Set 1. Question 1. The Indian Constitution is divided into how many parts? And the answer is C. 25. Question 2. In which part of the Constitution is the process of constitutional amendment mentioned? And the answer is C. Part 20. Question 3. In which part of the Constitution are the provisions related to Panchayati Raj system given? And the answer is A. Part 9. Question 4. Which part of the Indian Constitution contains provisions related to municipalities? And the answer is D. Part 9A. Question 5. In which part of the Constitution are the directive principles mentioned? And the answer is B. In the fourth part. Question 6. Which of the following is described in Part 1 of the Constitution? And the answer is A. Union and its territories. Question 7. In which part of the Constitution are fundamental rights mentioned? And the answer is A. Part 3. Question 8. In which part of the Constitution are the details of the fundamental duties of Indian citizens given? And the answer is B. In Part 4A. Question 9. What does Part 4 of the Constitution of India tell about? And the answer is C. Directive Principles of State Policy. Question 10. In which part of the Constitution is the Federal Executive explained? And the answer is D. Part 5. Question 11. In which part of the Constitution is citizenship mentioned? And the answer is B. Part 2. Question 12. How many schedules are there in the Indian Constitution at present? And the answer is C. 12. Question 13. How many schedules were there in the draft Constitution presented by the Drafting Committee of the Constituent Assembly? And the answer is B. 8. Question 14. By which Constitutional Amendment Act was the 9th schedule added to the Indian Constitution? And the answer is A. First. Question 15. Which schedule was included in the Indian Constitution in 1985 by the 52nd Constitutional Amendment Act? And the answer is B. 10th. Question 16. Which schedule was added to the Indian Constitution by the 73rd Constitutional Amendment Act? And the answer is C. 11th. Question 17. Which schedule was added to the Indian Constitution by the 74th Constitutional Amendment Act? And the answer is D. 12th. Question 18. What is the second schedule of the Constitution related to? And the answer is D. For the salaries of important officials. Question 19. In which schedule of the Indian Constitution are the states and union territories included in the Indian Union mentioned? And the answer is A. First schedule. Question 20. The third schedule of the Indian Constitution is related to? And the answer is B. By oath and affirmation. Question 21. Which schedule of the Constitution lists the allocation of seats in the Rajya Sabha for each of the states and union territories? And the answer is D. Fourth schedule. Question 22. Which one of the following article schedule of the Constitution of India is related to autonomous district councils? And the answer is C. Sixth schedule. Question 23. 22 languages have been given the status of official language in the Indian Constitution. In which schedule are these official languages mentioned? And the answer is B. 8th schedule. Question 24. If an act is included in this schedule of the Constitution, its validity cannot be challenged in any court. Which schedule is this? And the answer is C. 9th schedule. Question 25. Which state's reservation bill has been included in the 9th schedule? And the answer is A. Tamil Nadu. Question 26. Which list of the Indian Constitution changes when a new state, Telangana, is formed by separating it from Andhra Pradesh? And the answer is A. Schedule 1. Question 27. In which schedule of the Constitution are the details regarding disqualification of elected members on the basis of defection given? And the answer is C. 10th schedule. Question 28. The sixth schedule of the Constitution is not applicable in which of the following states? And the answer is D. Manipur. Question 29. Which one of the following statements correctly describes the fourth schedule of the Constitution of India? And the answer is D. It contains provisions related to the allocation of seats in the Rajya Sabha. Question 30. If the Union of India is to create a new state, which one of the following schedules of the Constitution must be amended? And the answer is A. First. Question 31. In which schedule of the Constitution of India there is a special provision for the administration and control of scheduled areas in different states? And the answer is B. Fifth schedule.